What's happening? Okay. Got a Morgan dollar today. I'll put it out of the bag here. Got a great read. And it's going to be tails out. The patina finish. Size 10.5. So let's get started. I always open the wrong drawer. I don't know why I don't know which drawer has my tools in it. But I don't. I'm going to use a 5/8 inch punch today. Alright, there's our little eagle center. And I got this plugged in, so it's going to be a pain in the butt for me, I'm sure, because my phone's battery can only last about 2 seconds. Let's unplug it and see how long it so you can get through this video. It's amazing. Amazing. You can spend $700 on the, or $900 on the phone, and the battery lasts like an hour. I'm not actually hold the phone because this might fall. Let's just test it. There we go. We made it. We made it through. I'm just going to plug this back in. I know it's going to just die on me. I need like a GoPro or something legit. Alright, so we've got our center out. And I'm going to sand that up pretty good. God, I cannot leave this plugged in. This is just, I can't move it at all. It'll freaking snap. I need like a GoPro or something that will actually hold charge. Alright, I am completely scatterbrained this morning. I don't know what's going on. Cannot focus. I know what's wrong. Give me 1 second. inside cut side out. Now our cut part is pretty. You can't see it though, of course. But it is pretty. Alright. I'm gonna take the heat, but we're not plugged in, so what the hell. We can turn the camera right now. Hey Ricky, if you're here, say something in chat. Oh, what's up, little piece? I just saw chat. Sorry. It only shows up, feel the burn. Yeah, you see I didn't expect to show my belly. My tight shirt. You can feel the burn for sure. Alright, so there we go. There we go. Gonna be tails out, so we're gonna put it in heads up, 7 up. Yeah, Ricky, if you're watching and you're new to YouTube, you can scroll down to the bottom. It should say like top chat or something like chat. You should be able to jump in there and say hi. Let me know you're here, so I know if you're viewing this right now or not. That's step one. Going back to the heat again real quick. So talk amongst yourselves. Alrighty. Yeah. Halfway there. Because it's only going to be a size 10.5, we don't need to take it to the stretcher because it's sitting at a 15 right now. So we'll just reduce those sides, shape and size, and call it a day. Although I have like 9 more of these to make, so it's not really a day. I have to make a coin jar, 2 puzzles. I have at least 4 rings that are paid for that need to be made. I believe another coin jar. another ring. I got a lot going on, which is good. Because last couple months have been pretty slow. I think people were kind of shocked with the amount of taxes they had to pay or something, and just kind of saving their money up or holding off a little bit or something. I don't know why it was so slow from January to April, but because last year it wasn't that bad. So we're here. I'm going to wrap it in some Teflon tape real quick to protect the detail. So what are you up to on this fine weekend there, little piece? Is it nice there in Nevada? It was pretty overcast yesterday, but still in the 60s. And today it's beautiful, so I'm hoping to knock out a few rings. It's only 9 o'clock here. Knock out a few rings before noon and then go do something. I need a little break from work. I've been in this shop non-stop for about a year and a half. Little breaks here and there, but if I'm not working on an order, I'm coming up with something, creating stuff. I got a showcase full of concept pieces and things that people haven't seen. Alright. Putting it in. Read it side up. Pretty soon, little piece will be able to tell me how to make these rings. Just been watching these videos. Stop me now, let's go. What's up, Steve? How are you? Getting there. Maybe go to the next size die. I don't seem to have any metal shavings to worry about yet. Be after this press, if I do. In the water, a little bit more. Alright, we're done with the dye. It's Swedish dye. No metal shavings. The reed's beautiful. Cut side is still good. We're going to polish all that, so it doesn't matter. But we still got to get rid of the doming. So I'm going to wrap it after I heat it again. I'll be right back. Come along with me. Come along with TV. Oh. When I'm done heating the coin, I stick it to my tongue and pull it down, and it's good to go. I'm gonna wrap it again.
See? Just when you least expect it, someone holds a corn. Now this corn here, this is no joke. This is a blue corn. This was the corn that the Hopi Indians rode from. Thank you very much.
And let's shape this guy. So right now, it's sitting at size 13, and we're going for 10 and a half. So I'm gonna shrink it down to about a 9. My focus 3 days. So I always check to see kind of where it sits on the smaller side. It's pretty much all the way pressed down. There's a little tiny gap there. But I'm just gonna press this side all the way down. And that should get us about to the 9 that we need. So you can see what that did. And now we have this metal shaving to worry about. Get that off of there. Because we don't want that pressed into the ring at all. You see that long shaving coming off there? It's a long piece. And actually, I'm just going to take this tape off and retape it just to be sure that we got it all off. Because a little bit of that pressed into the wrong piece of the metal can really destroy a ring. Oh, what's up, Chip? I didn't see your comment. Sorry, bud. Is Ricky here by any chance that I'm making this ring for? Alright, so you can see we're pretty close with that little gap that we had that we saw, because I pushed this other side down all the way. I pushed it down a little bit further than this side's been pushed down. So once I push this side down all the way, it'll be shaped proper on the outside. And I don't need to wrap this one actually, because I'm only hitting a little bit, and I'm going to be sanding. This is the only part that's going to get squished down right here. And I'm actually going to round that off and sand it anyways. So if I was pushing any further down, I'd worry about it, because that metal-on-metal contact, but that part that just turned white is going to get sanded anyways, so it's no big deal. So let's check our sizing and see if we're close to the 9 that we want. Not actually the, what did we want? We wanted, 9. And we're at about a 10 and a half. So we're squished down a little. We're not squished as far as I want to be. We're not as small as I want to be. But it kind of looks like this side's a little smaller than this side. So I can push this side down a little bit more, which will put us right where we want to be. So I am going to heat this and wrap this again. Still see a little piece of metal here I want to take care of. Perfect. So I'm going to heat this and wrap it again. We'll be about done. Hello. Okay, let's rock. Need a cameraman. Anybody want to be a cameraman for 0 pay? Do this every day. Let's see if that does it. Yeah. Sure we went all the way down on this side too, but let's just do that too to be safe. Alright, and I can see just by looking at it that it's perfect on the outside. Should have given us that half size shrinkage that we needed, so it's a size 9, not a 9.5. Yeah, that looks great. And yeah, I have dirty fingernails and dirty hands. I work. Alright, so let's see if we're at a 9. A 9er. We're a little shy about 8.5, but we're good. This reed on the inside has a ton of meat on it. You can almost see from that side how much more meat there is on this side than there is on this side. And that reed is just huge. So we're going to take a bunch of the inside of that off, which will give us that two more sizes we need, so it's 10.5. It's easier to work with about a 1.5 size, but 2 isn't bad at all. So this is the outside. We'll polish it up and make it awesome here soon. Let's turn this camera around, lower it a tad. And let's take some of this inside off. It's just taking shavings like so. And we're only hitting that little lip where you can kind of see the discoloration, the brighter silver right there, that lip. We're not hitting any of the inside detail of the ring, leaving all the detail of the coin intact. Lots of lip in here. Don't give me no lip ring. Still lip in there, but let's see where we're at. We're just shy of a 10 right now. Now you can see that lip a little better now that we've removed it. And you can see it's pretty close to being the same all the way through. There's still a little bit in there. Should close. There's still a tiny bit of lip, but you don't want to go too far. Perfect. We're still looking really good. Depending on how the customer wears this ring, it's a 10.5 there. But I'm going to take a little bit more meat off for it, about a 10.25. Get rid of that little tiny bit of meat, which is just on one side, really. You can feel the lip. It should be smooth. But just rotate as you deburr. I think we are there. Yep. A little bit of overhang right there. I'm going to get rid of that. All right. And the rest of this part, I'll finish with the sander. I'm just going to soften it up using a really soft grit paper. This was a 220, but it's been used quite a bit, so it's probably more like a 1000 grit maybe. And again, I'm only hitting that reed. I'm not hitting the inside detail of the coin. And also, if you are interested in donating, there is a donation link in the description for just tips. It's always nice to be able to tip people that teach you and whatnot. I know that when I first got into coin ring making, if I was able to tip the person when I watch their video, I always do the little something. And that's just for the coin ring makers. It's not for just viewers. This is an education video, and giving up my knowledge to help out other people. I'm hitting the reeded or the unreeded side now, the cut side, to give it that rounded look, rather than just a straight cut. And the coin does get very, very hot from friction. Like it's almost unbearable right now. All right. What are we doing now? Oh yeah. There's a small spot in here. I just want to hit it. steel or some 2000 grit sandpaper to just hit those spots we were just hitting. And then steel wool everything. This is going to get a patina finish, so I'm going to run downstairs real quick and grab some hot water so we can finish this guy up. But let's see if you guys can actually see it. Nah, not yet. I'll be right back though. So liver of sulfur is liver of sulfur. It's a chemical. And the hotter the water, the better. I have some steaming hot water. And you don't need much. I just use the powder that falls out of the bag. Like that was way too much, but way too much is no big deal. It just tones it faster. Stuff's kind of spendy, so you want to use it sparingly. But literally, this bag is like a quarter of the quarter of what you get, and this will last me a year. So if you store it properly, it'll last a while. If you don't store it properly, it'll go to shit on you very fast. That's why I have it bagged up in quarters, because if this bag goes to shit, I have 3 other quarters. It should be good. So you let it dissolve until it really stinks. It looks like pee. And I'll show you guys the process, the chemical reaction. So silver. Let me actually grab the camera and do this, because this is pretty cool. do it all the time, so I don't really forget how cool it is. So, silver to black. The darker you can get it, the better. And you know, you can mess around and get purples and browns and blues and greens and yellows and really cool tones to it. You just have to use the proper amount of liver sulfur. But when you're doing what I'm doing, you just want the darker the better. So that is good. I'm going to grab it and put it in some water and baking soda, which will stop the chemical process. And then let's put you guys back on this thing here. He sings. He does not. He sings when he's alone most of the time. And even then. So you can see what it did to that coin. I don't think it's a coin anymore. Now it's a ring. You see what it did to the ring. Yeah. Same thing. Just hit the reeded side. And this is where if you're making rings, you do the patina however you wish. You can do it to where there's a lot of black in the background, or it takes a little longer. It's just fully up to you. Most people, the first few times they use liver sulfur, they can't get what they want, but just keep messing with it, you'll get what you want. There's our cut side. It's beautiful. It's rounded proper. There's our reeded side. No dings, no dents. I buy really high quality Morgans for rings. They cost me about 25, 35 bucks, anywhere in between there. That's why my rings went up. They were 95 each, now they're 125. Mostly because I'm just buying higher quality Morgans, and the rings are higher quality than they used to be. And I'm trying to stay competitive with some of the other guys, and I'm still way under their pricing. So I think I'm priced right at 125 right now, although that will go up again. If anybody's interested, don't quote that price, because this is a YouTube video. It could be, you could see this in 6 years and the price could be way different. But inside is done, beautiful. You can see the date if it'll focus. 1921. On the other side you can see the E pluribus unum. Let's polish this outside up. I think that's good. So this is our outside. We've got the United States of America. Let's see if I can block that light. Where's the light coming from? There we go. United States of America. In God we trust. Focus. Dang it, I'm using my other hand for something else. I can't be hitting the screen all day. $1. 1921 again. $1. Reeded side. I did this whole thing from start to finish on this video, and the video is 41 minutes. So that should give you an idea. But I also have about $1,000 worth of tools in here. I'm constantly upgrading. Need ring stretchers, which I didn't use today because it was a smaller size. I need a press, so it can get the tools are very expensive compared to my puzzles. What I need for my puzzles, I need a $12 saw, a $5 thing of blades, any vise, $20 to $100 vise, that's about 40, and a brush. So, you know, certain tools, certain jobs cost a certain amount. And coin rings, you're constantly upgrading. These are like these center punches. I think they're a couple $100 a piece. I can't remember what I paid. Just 3 of those. And tape, you gotta have tape. It's just never ending. You're constantly re-upgrading. You're constantly buying new tools. I mean, I have 2 sets of one kind. These are 25 degree for rounder rings, for like domed. Got to get good at making rings like these guys. Doesn't really get much better than this unless you like, you know, add some nano ceramics to it, which will cost you another $100, but you can make it pop like that. But yeah, it really doesn't get much better than this, guys. So there we go. It's going out to Ricky. It's his ring. It's a beaut, Clark. Thanks for watching. Little piece. Steve. And there's one other for Chip in here. Chip. Thank you for watching, you guys. Ricky, hope you enjoy this ring, man. It's pretty sweet. Thanks again.